Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you how to create a DIY cake stand that can be interchangeable based on the holiday. So here is the basic part of the cake stand. These plates are actually Corelle plates that I've had. They were actually my mom's plates back in the day. We just don't use them very often, so I figured I would use them for something else that I would actually get use out of. So I just painted with spray paint the top of it using a high gloss spray paint. This is just a candle holder. You can use any kind of candle holder you have. This is one I've had for years and I just never ever use. So I'm going to get into the DIY and I hope you guys like it. So once the spray paint was dry, I had to go ahead and glue on the candle holder onto the bottom of the plate. So I actually marked this with a little pen, which you can't really see in this video, but all I took was a little bit of hot glue, dabbed it on a couple of spots, and then pressed down and waited until it was dry. After that, while it was off to the side, I had to cut down the fabric to the size that I needed. So I flipped the plate over, and then all I did was just a rough guesstimate. It doesn't have to be perfect. Plus, you're going to cut off the excess later. So I went ahead and cut this down to size. Like I said, not being perfect, just being very rough. And I also cut off the corners because I wasn't going to need all that extra fabric once we got to gluing this thing into place. So once all of the cutting was done, you're going to take your Mod Podge craft glue and you're just going to paint the entire side of it. Now, I in theory didn't need to spray paint this, but I wasn't sure which piece I was going to use for the base of it, so I wanted to just spray paint a couple in case one didn't turn out good. So you could skip the spray paint part of it. Once you have the glue down, you're going to go ahead and put the fabric down and you're going to press it into place, making sure that you don't have any bubbles or any creases or anything like that, because you don't want it to dry with those. Once you've got it nice and smooth, you're going to flip it over and we're going to work on the back side of it. Basically, you're going to do the same thing on the back side. You're going to put down some Mod Podge and then you're going to press the fabric over the corners. Now this gets a little tricky because obviously the plate is round and you don't want those creases that I just talked about. So you're just going to go around and make it the best that you can. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to kind of cover up the edges anyway with some lace. So you're just going to keep doing that, putting the Mod Podge wherever you need to, all the way around the entire plate and securing the fabric along the back. Once you've finished gluing the back of the plate, you're going to go ahead and add the lace. Now you can use whatever color lace here you want. I only went with white because it was the easiest to find, plus it went along with the skeletons and offset the black a little bit. You're going to put a dot of glue about every inch as close to the edge of the plate as you possibly can without going onto the front. And you're just going to tap that into place. You might want to put something on your fingers because you might get some glue on your fingers and obviously you don't want to burn yourself. Once you've put glue around the entire back of the plate and gotten all the lace done, you're going to cut it really close so that you can finish off that lace without it seeming like you've gone too far around. So I just cut it as close as I possibly could and glued that last little bit down. And then there's only one more thing you really need to do. And this was something that I just decided could have been a little bit better. And actually looking at it now, I probably would have done it a little differently. I went ahead and added a little bit more Mod Podge to the back to press down those little extra parts of the fabric that were sticking up. Now, I probably should have taken like a piece of construction paper or something and pushed it down along the back to make it look a little bit more finished on the bottom, but I didn't have any construction paper and this actually worked perfectly fine. So you're just going to continue to do that around the entire back and then you're going to set it off to the side to dry. And that's it. It's really, really easy to do this. Then you can do this with multiple kinds of fabric and you're all set for any holiday you possibly want. And that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this DIY. Like I said, I have tons of other DIY projects coming, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!